Nobody gonna change my life. Yeah, I'm still that OG. Yeah, I'm still that nice. And I'ma do me, till I close my eyes. Cause I can see a hater in disguise. But me, I keep it moving. Yeah, real positive with that good soul and that good knowledge. Of course, I keep it going with my raps when I'm flowing. I'm the truth, the real. And yes, I'm spoken. And anything try to stop me will get broken. Cause a brother like me. This is MusicIAmTv. First and foremost, rest in peace to young Be the Future. Moment of silence. That's right. You're rocking out with MusicIAmTv Radio Live Talk Show. Who else? Y'all already know. And in the building, of course, I'm about to do this recap. In the building, I got my man, The Jones. Yeah, most of y'all know him from A Battling in A-Hat. Yes, indeed. All y'all got to do is go to YouTube and put The Jones Versus and watch all his battles pop up. You feel what I'm saying? You could put The Jones A-Hat and all his stuff will pop up. You feel what I'm saying? Facts on that. You know, he was live at the event, at the Eat the Card event that just happened down in Los Angeles. It was hosted by Lush One. You know, he was there live. So, you know, I'm definitely going to do this recap with him. But before we do this recap and stuff like that, I want y'all to definitely know that the Jones do music. And I'm going to play a track called Hip Hop Fluid. I'm only going to play a little bit of it. And then we're going to get right into this recap. You know what I mean? But before I drop that, let me get the Jones up in here. Yo, the Jones, you on?
Yeah, what's good with it?
You already know, man. Let them know real quick before I play this track called Hip Hop Fluid by you, the Jones. Let them know where they can find you at on Twitter and Instagram.
Oh, man, of course you can get me on Twitter at the Jones NHS. You know, NHS for Natural Hot Spitter. And then that's it. You hit me on Instagram, man. Thanks for everybody for showing me love on Instagram. It's the Jones HM for hitting mine. So, you know, just go ahead and hit me up. And I'd like to thank everybody for showing me love on the gram too, man. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
That's what's up. We're about to get into this track by the Jones called Hip Hop Fluid. I'm going to play a little bit of it. Then we're going to get into this recap.
The Jones, I was raised on these Vegas streets, going out summer to summer, dealing with different heat. I'm from the north side, striving just to touch my peak, and every time I rhyme, they say, yo, boy, you sound unique. I'm living real bad, pillow to post. I'm feeling hollow in my body, all I'm feeling is ghosts. I need God in my soul, that's the words that I quote. Bringing reality to balls, all I'm bringing is hope. I'm so confused, I ain't knowing which way I should go. Plus, it's been a
Yeah, that's a quick snippet of Hip Hop Fluid, the Jones. That track will definitely be on Music I Am Mixtape 10, a Coast to Coast mixtape that I will be dropping. And that track right there will definitely be on there. So y'all can peep that out. And also look for Music I Am Mixtape 11, which features the Jones edition, which will be the Jones with a few tracks on there. And y'all already know how I do, coast to coast. So right now, we're about to get into this recap of the Ether card. Yes, indeed. The Jones, you was there live, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, first and foremost, did you get to see that Cali Smooth and Caustic?
Yes, I seen every single battle, brother.
I peeped it, but I wound up peeping it on the net. What did you think about that battle? Who did you have winning?
Okay, that's it. That battle was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I think Cali Smooth, he came in like in the also in this recap, I'm gonna give y'all a lot of in the building info what was going on, like I was telling my man earlier. But So what happened during that battle, man, the whole crowd that y'all seen there, they wasn't all the way in there. So you just had like a couple of rows of people in there when Cali Smooth and Caustic was going at it. And really, I give Cali Smooth 2-1. And then, especially I got him winning the second round, because the second round he kind of spazzed out. But Caustic was good too. But, I give it Cali Smooth 2-1.
Oh, okay, that's what's up, man. I definitely wound up giving it to Cali too. I think the first and second, Cali really, really. I mean, when Cali goes up in the ring, you can actually tell he's serious about his business. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know his third one. He started like wind up getting loose to me. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I think it's coming to the end where he's like, okay, the battle's about to be over. You feel me? So, but the first and second, I definitely wound up giving it to him because I don't know what Caustic was talking about. You know, So, but the third one, I wound up edging it to Caustic, but I made that one too. Myself 2-1, Cali Smooth definitely. Okay, now let's get into this. Danny Myers versus Heartless.
Okay.
What's your opinion on that, and who you think won?
Okay. First of all, I was up on stage. I was right on stage, front and center of this battle. And what's crazy is I got Danny winning 3-0. Yeah, man. Danny had some of the most eruptive reactions from the crowd in the whole event.
Yeah. I definitely seen that battle myself. I thought Danny clearly won that one 3-0. I mean, the Heartless was giving his best, but when you're going up against Danny Myers, which Danny Myers is totally a whole different breed. A lot of people let Danny Myers bars go over their heads a lot, and I don't see why, because he's one of the best in the game, and he definitely gave work to Heartless. I mean, honestly, not between me and you, but honestly, in between us, I heard all 3 rounds for Heartless. I had a talk with Danny Myers on the phone. He personally spit all 3 rounds to me, so I already knew what he was bringing to the ether card. So, and then watching it on footage, it was definitely crazy. I mean, I know it was even crazier for you that you was there live, but every round I wound up giving it to Danny Myers. I mean, he's a different breed. I mean, come on. I mean, you can't deny the guy. He's definitely got punches. He's got schemes into punches, punches on top of punches. I mean, how much more? I mean, quotables on top of quotables. I mean, what more do you need? You feel me? But I wound up giving it to Danny Myers 3-0, man, just like you too, man. Definitely. Let's get into this all right, Big T versus Active, man.
Oh, that I'm gonna say this, me on a personal note. When I seen this battle, man, it was bad. It was kind of crazy on Active because he was one of the few dudes that it showed that he didn't belong up there. That's an Active is my nigga, man. Active is my nigga. I'll fuck with him all day. But he just showed that he wasn't ready for that big stage yet. And it's very surprising how Big T came this battle, because he had about like the last 4 or 5 battles he didn't really do that good. So and they come with this fire performance that he did, and he handled the mic well. So I gave it the Big T. I could say like, because the first 2 rounds he clearly beat Active, and then the third round he was kind of like, he kind of just went a little bit lighter than he did in his first 2 rounds. So 2-1, possibly 3-0, Big T.
I think honestly, I think he went kind of light because he already knew he had the battle won. Big T, you feel me? And I'm gonna be honest with you. The first round for both of them was weak as shit. I mean, weak. I couldn't really catch anything from them. You know what I mean? But I wound up edging it to Big T because I think Big T had stronger hits in that round. And then the second round, uh, I mean, the second round was even like week two. I mean, week two. I mean, to me, my opinion, it was kind of weak, but I wound up giving it to Big T. And then the third round, honestly, I wound up giving it to Big T. I wound up giving Big T 3-0 also, and I felt like Active wasn't in his performance character. You feel what I'm saying? And I felt like it was some kind of. I mean, it's my opinion. I just felt like it was favoritism. I felt like that wasn't even that was just some okay, he's from LA, come on, let's bring him up in here. We got a few other guys that are from the squad. Let's bring him up in here. Let's give him a few dollars and put him up on stage here against Big T. Big T came in there not to play no games. Exactly. Even though the first and the second round was weak as hell from both of them, but Big T definitely came in winning all three rounds. So but I wound up giving 3-0 to Big T. But overall, man, that battle, in my opinion, like I always say, in my opinion, that battle was weak. I mean, for me, one of the weakest battles of the year. Honestly, yeah, I couldn't even hold that, But yeah, that's what's up. I wound up giving it to Big T too. All right. Now, Immaculate and Real Deal. Oh man.
Wow. Yeah. I watched this battle. I'm gonna say this, man. Nigga, L Mac got the fuck off. L Mac got the fuck off.
Yeah. Listen. I ain't gonna lie. I wound up giving it to L Mac myself. But go ahead, break it down, brother.
Okay. Yeah. Like first round. Of course, I think the first round. I think both they first round was not all that. I don't think both their first round wasn't all that. But then another thing, what was killing Real Deal was something he took an awkward angle he shouldn't have used. And that was kind of like playing a race car, like you want to be black, so like y'all both white boys. Why are you playing the race car in this battle?
That was kind of once you play the race card on stage, I totally want you to just hurry up and finish your bars.
Exactly.
Honestly, So who you wind up giving it to Ill?
Yeah, I gave it to Ill Mac 3-0.
Okay. I wind up the first and second round, I wind up definitely giving it to Immaculate, but Immaculate is crazy. His third round was stupid. I mean, him, freestyling, he kept on going. Oh my God, he was just an animal that night. I felt like Immaculate gave Real Deal what he deserved, a good 3-0. So much about that battle, was supposed to happen a couple years back or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I just felt like Immaculate was like prepared for him, and I don't think Real Deal was.
Yeah, and another thing too, this was the worst Real Deal we ever seen. Also. So I wouldn't. I don't really give Real Deal too much credit. I like Real Deal. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. I felt. He beat some of the dudes that I really like. He kind of got over on B Magic, and I was like, for getting victories like that, and then coming into this battle playing the race,
does a whole different. Yeah, it does a whole different thing.
Yeah, he's been Real Deal, and just use regular angles and break the skills down of his opponent. That's what he's good at. That's what he does.
And plus, I don't think he really put his whole effort into it. I don't think Real Deal really was like trying. If you noticed.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Probably in the first round, you can say, okay, he was turning a little red and he was going in. But after that, it was just like boo-hoo after that, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I definitely gave it to Immaculate, too. Let's get into this, the Saurus versus Arsenal.
Okay, now this battle, I was kind of tuned in and out of it because I met Crooked Eye in the middle of it.
Oh, so you, it was something else then. You was like, oh, the battle ain't happening right now.
Yeah, but yeah, I was still kind of tuned in into it. So this battle, hey, this was a good. I have to say, out of all the battles, this was the best back and forth. If you
Mm.
really think about it, because the Soros, he went in a little harder than he usually goes. So I give the Soros effort. I give him a good grade for bringing in a lot of effort into this battle and really trying to beat Arsenal.
Yeah, he did put in work though against Arsenal. I mean, he wasn't really saying too much or nothing like that. But who you gave it to?
Okay, I give that to Arsenal, man. I gave it to Arsenal. 3-0.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3.
I want the first round. I had Thesaurus winning it because Arch wound up messing up at the end of the first round. If you noticed.
Yeah, he
And,
did, and that's when. And me and Crooked Eye, was talking, and I know where Crooked said, "Oh, is we joking? Is we joking?" And I looked over, and everybody, it
yeah,
messed up.
that was it. That was that first round, and then the second round, uh, Arsenal. Oh no, he took that race route, and that's when he threw me off right there. I was like, up, there you go. Now I just want him to just hurry up and finish his verse because I'm tired of hearing that. So, and he had great bars and everything, but you know what? Overall, I wind up giving that second one to Thesaurus too, and the third one, oh man, I wind up giving it to Arce, even though his ass wind up sitting down on the third. Like he got too comfy with that shit. I don't know where he get that from. When you battling somebody, just go sit down. I don't know. I guess that event it was so messed up that they just all felt comfortable on doing just anything, any stupid shit. But honestly, I wound up giving it to Thesaurus 2-1. It's my opinion, like I always say. You know what I mean? Don't bury me. You know? For real, All right, that's what's up. We're gonna get into this. All right, Conceited versus Big K.
Oh my God. This was. I'm sorry. Like this was a beating, man. This was a beating for real. Like I don't know. Like everything Conceited was saying, it was just like all his punches was kind of watered down a little bit. And like literally when he was hitting these punchlines, like the crowd was just silent. Like they gave him the silent treatment. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell Conceited was really, he really kind of wrote for this battle because he was hitting punches after punch. I really like him. I like him in the B Magic battle more than this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause he wound up beating B Magic in my opinion.
You think no? You know what? With the B Magic battle, I think he clearly got the first round to me.
I wound up edging it to Conceited.
Okay.
Second and third. The first one I gave it to B Magic, but second and third I wound up edging it.
The reason why I think he actually got the first round is because I think him and B Magic was neck and neck in the first round, but until he did that slow it down, I think that's where the difference came
He took
about.
over right there.
Yeah, I think that's where it took over right there.
So what, you on Big K and Conceited, you wound up giving it to Big K?
Yeah, I gave it a Big K 3-0, man.
Yeah, I wound up giving it to Big K too. The second and third. I think Conceited did a little better than Big K in the first round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On how I seen it, So, but the second and the third, clearly, I wound up giving it to Big K. Big K he's a beast. I mean, every battle that he's had lately, I mean, he's just overpowering his opponent, and that's a good thing because he's always getting underestimated. So Big K is definitely coming up in the battle rap, and he's gonna catch much more bodies than this, But I wound up giving it to Big K, definitely did. All right. Let's get into this. Let's get into this Rum Nitty versus Billy Boondocks. Straight from the gate, man. Straight from the gate, man.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, we got to get into this. Okay, first of all, shout out to my nigga Billy Boondocks, man. He had all day, man. I was really going for him, you know what I'm saying? Like, A had grew, we be talking hella shit, whatever, to each other, and we always competing. But, of course, we looked at him as family that day because, he made it to the biggest card in West Coast history. So,
Right.
so I'm gonna get into it.
Yeah, besides them shout outs, Let's get into that Billy Boondocks and Rum Nitty. What you think about the first round?
Okay, first round. I think that's it. Don't get me wrong, man. Billy, he had some cool stuff in the first round. The only thing that fucked up his first round was the whole nitty.
Yeah.
Nitty.
Yep. I said the same thing, right? Right. Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
He carried that nitty itty shit too long.
Yeah. Exactly.
And he was playing around.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you was up there. I mean, you was there live. I mean, I know it's totally different from watching footage than being there live, but I don't know what he was saying in that first round. What you think about the second round?
Okay. What's it? Oh yeah. Okay. The first thing, and I don't know if everybody really really took this as a factor, but I think it was like the thing is like he shouldn't have said in the beginning, "Oh man, I'm just getting the hang of this." Like you basically admitting you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? You're not ready for that. Like you don't tell the people you just warming up to. You don't do that. Like that kind of took points from me right there, because when I was in the crowd watching it and he said, "Oh man, I'm just getting the hang of this," everybody like, "Oh, you don't even need to be up there." Like, little remarks in the crowd and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he goes in. He had a few punches. The people kind of got a couple things that he said, but then like he just fell flat in the middle. And what's crazy is Billy has a crazy style, but like his style is more for like small room type battles.
Yeah, I was about to say he got 3-0'd badly.
Yeah.
There's no debating that he got 3-0 badly. First round, I really couldn't understand where he was coming from, and I salute him. I respect him for him doing his work and what he does, and stuff like that. But I don't know, what was he thinking in this battle? I mean, was he thinking that he was in battling Rum Nitty? I mean, Rum Nitty is Rum Nitty. I mean, how can you go bypass Rum Nitty? I mean, and come up there like that the way he came? Probably a lot of people were shocked. I mean, I was shocked. I was like, Billy Boondocks. I said, I heard of him before, but not like this.
Yeah.
No, not like this. I guess I don't know. I guess the event got to him. You know what I mean? And because he was, you can tell that he was like overexcited, feeling overwhelmed, because he grabbed the mic, he started thanking everybody, da da da. He started going into his little, shout out and stuff, and thank you, Lush, and for seeing, you know what I mean? I was just like, yeah, let me see what you got. And I don't know, his third round wasn't even good at all neither. I was not feeling Billy Boondocks in that battle at all. I gave it straight Rum Nitty 3-0.
But you know what though? I talked to Billy. I talked to Billy a week before the battle, because me and him had kind of got into it over the net. So I called him personally, see what was going on with him. So me and him, we said over the phone or whatever. But after that, me and him had like a heart-to-heart conversation. I respect that man a little bit more than when I got to know him, And then he was like, he said, man, he said, when I get up there, man, I'm going to kill Rum Nitty. Like, woo. And then everybody was saying, yo, man, Billy got the coldest shit he ever wrote for the Rum Nitty. I'm like, what?
It's that excitement, man, that excitement. But then when you go up there, it's totally a whole different thing,
Yeah, exactly.
Like you say, he probably would have been better off, probably like in a small room event like Cassidy and Disaster John. That probably it probably would have worked out a little much more better for him.
Yeah, exactly.
But definitely salute to both of them, Rum Nitty, and salute to Billy Boondocks. Let's get right into this Daylight versus Sirius Jones, man.
Man, that's cold. That's cold. Like this battle right here, I'm gonna tell you this. Like throughout the event, you have your crowd in the front, and then in the back by the bar area, everybody minded. This battle, everybody actually was paying attention. Like everybody paid attention to this battle because everybody wanted to see Dizaster rap. Well, I said Dizaster, Daylight.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to see Daylight rap. So of course, he asked, what do y'all want me to do? So everybody like rap. Okay, cool. What Daylight was saying, yo, the shit was incredible. It's just the people. It was almost like another Billy situation in that first round.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying stuff that this crowd can't grab. Like, Daylight is a genius. Like, people don't understand. Like, me, I actually had him, like, winning the first round, but it's like, there's just, like, Sirius took more of another angle that really hit the crowd. So, that's where the difference came in. So, Daylight giving them these next level type bars, but then you got this dude that's giving you straight hitters that everybody can catch, and it's more, and plus he broke them down like, you Batman and you Spawn, and then you this person. So basically you a nobody, like, it's like,
yeah.
That brought the difference in a little bit, so that's how I felt like Sirius Jones got that round.
I want the first round?
Yeah, the first.
Because I wind up giving it to Sirius Jones too, the first round. I don't know, but Daylight had bars, man. Is that, like I said, a lot of bars go over people's heads. You just gotta really put this shit together. It might sound like a I call it reaching now. Now I call it reaching. I ain't gonna even lie. That shit Sirius Jones was doing in the first round and shit, I felt like he was just like playing.
Yeah.
Like I call them. I don't know. I just call them reaching. I don't care what anybody say. I'm gonna always call them bars reaching. What I mean? It was just crazy. That first round. But I wound up giving it to Sirius Jones, and then my second, John. What you think about the second?
The second round, I gave it to Daylight. Because Daylight came in with a little bit more simpler lines that people can catch,
and more wordplay too.
Exactly. People was actually feeling that, so I actually gave it to Daylight the second round.
Yeah, I wound up edging it to Daylight myself. I got it here on the paper. I wound up definitely edging it to Daylight because he had much more wordplay. I've definitely liked it, his performance in that second round too. What you think about the third?
Okay, third round. Okay, this right here. To me, in this third round, Daylight gave the round away.
Yep. I was just about to say he just gave the third round to Sirius Jones.
He gave it away because he was actually saying some shit. He was getting off. The people was feeling him. He was actually finna win. And then he had Dre Vicious and Bees Gatlin come up there and do that. Like the people like don't want to see that. Like I understand. Like, come on, like this,
I
this
mean,
the
me
next.
as a fan, I didn't want to see that. I mean, but they like. I mean, no matter where he go, I mean, no matter what he does, man, you just gotta respect him as a person. You feel what I'm saying? Cause that's, something was gonna happen. He had all the Crack City up in there ready to wrap the whole entire event.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what's crazy? And you know what I'm saying? I respect him for doing that because I fuck with Dre Vicious, I fuck with Beast
Yeah,
Gallant,
yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
and I fuck with Daylight, man. Like, and I just felt like I'm just saying, if I was Daylight, if that was me, and the battle was 1-1, I would have just went in third round and just beat him, like, because it was
If
like,
go ahead, go ahead.
no, I'm just saying, like, if that's it, and in Daylight, that's it. The shit he was saying, the people was loving it. He's actually about to win this battle because he giving you some next level shit. Plus, he dumbed it down a little bit for the crowd, and he was getting off. And then out of nowhere, just like, all right, I'm gonna let my nigga come spit at you, and then it failed.
Yeah, it did. If they like what it came, the way he came in that second round, and what it came in in that third round, the way he came in that second round, this would have definitely been Daylight's fight.
Exactly.
Daylight would have definitely took this, but he wound up giving that third round right away.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So Serious Jones 2-1.
Yo, salute to everybody that's listening. Don't worry, I'm about to get you in. You know what I mean? We got a call from Cali. I'm just gonna finish up this recap right here, and then we can let that caller come right in and chat with us, and bust it up with us and see what's his opinion. All right, let's get right into this, man. Cassidy versus Disaster. We're not gonna talk about. I don't want to talk about the night of the stage. I want to talk about the next day, the rematch that they had in this small little area down in some garage shit, whatever. You was there live too, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Now break it down to me on how you seen this battle.
Okay. All right. So we all know the stage one was whack, but I don't look at this as a rematch because they never finished the battle.
Exactly.
So how is it a rematch? I call it the redo.
Yep.
I call it the redo. So but this was actually like this battle right here. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly where it was. It was inside of a private garage. Like somebody owned a home. It was in Beverly Hills. It was in Beverly Hills, and there was some dude. He had a little condo down there. It was like a little studio, or whatever. But he had a private garage underground. And he was like, "Yo, man, we finna come down here and do it down here." At first, Disaster didn't want to do it in the garage because he thought the echo was gonna be hella crazy. So yeah, just some behind the scenes facts for y'all, so y'all know. But yeah, Disaster at first he didn't want to do it in the garage at all. He didn't want to do it. He wanted to do it outside in a parking lot where we was. But then they was just like, man, we was like, man, if you fit enough people in here, it won't echo so bad. So, we end up going down there. Cassie, this nigga pull up in an all-white Rolls Royce and shit. Yeah, he pulled up in an all-white Rolls Royce. That motherfucker was clean. But, yeah, he pulls up and he had like 60 niggas with him and shit. So, and then the other half of the crowd was, us and then Disaster and Daylight and all they people. It was a very small crowd, but at the same time, I have to say this battle gave me that back to the essence feel.
Yeah. Definitely, definitely. Did. Just me watching it like on footage, man. I felt happy about it. I was like, yes. I was like, this is what it should be, Like, I think big events just ruin good. I think good battles should be put in places like that. You know what I mean? Like in the basement or something. Because that way it gets that vibe. When you put good cards on big events, it's not always a great thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't. It doesn't matter what league it is. It really ain't.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So who you wind up giving the battle to though?
Of course, I gave it to Cassidy, man. Like I gave it to Cassidy.
2-1, 3-0.
See, the thing, this is the thing though. I don't know 2-1 or 3-0 because the thing was, is Disaster had some shit. Like I think if anything, if Disaster got any round, you only could say the first round.
One. Yep. I was gonna say one.
Exactly.
He got one. Yeah, he got that first round. And he barely got that. Barely.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna like put it out there like straight, my opinion, but he got. I gave him the first one. Second and third, he didn't stand a chance after that.
Yeah, man.
And then Cassidy doing his personating him. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact. I don't.
Yeah, that
don't
first.
know.
That's why I said that first. He killed them.
It might be a 3-0, bro.
It might be a 3 exactly because it wasn't in the second. That happened up in the first, and that's why I'm like, hold on, first, second, no, no. Cass 3-0'd him.
Yeah, I think he probably 3-0'd him.
Yeah, it's straight from the gate, man. On that first. Now that I think about when I go ahead and say that, how he personated this, he put that work right in on him.
Yeah, but if you think about it, and the reason why you can say Cassidy kind of got that round because what Disaster did, all that incredible shit that he spit in the first round, him impersonating him kind of diffused what he did.
Yep. Yes, he did.
Yeah, you can kind of say that because, Disaster came in there and I'm all doing Disaster. And he like, man, let me show y'all how dumb he sound. And then you do the same exact thing and you do it better. It kind of diffuses what Disaster did. So, that's looking like a 3-0.
All right, there we go. We got it. You know what I'm saying? You already know. That was the recap for the Ether card, with MusicIAmTv and the Jones, because he was live in the building. He was live in there. I'm about to take this call right here from Cali. Let me see who on the line been listening. Yo, you on? Hello?
Hello?
Yo, who's speaking?
Hello? XP.
I knew it was you, nigga.
What up, XP?
Oh, man. Going to work. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You already know, man. We here, just finished doing the Ether recap, What you think about it?
Yeah, it's pretty Jones pretty on point right now, but that Arsenal who was it, Thesaurus?
Thesaurus.
Yeah, I think that was like a 2-1 Arsenal. On that one.
Okay.
He had
all right.
Over it.
No doubt.
He had some back-to-back lines that was heavy.
I hear you. That's what's up. You already know. You know me. I wind up giving it. I wind up giving it this. Thesaurus. You know what I mean?
2-1. You said right.
Yeah. But they definitely put in some work. You know what I mean? I mean, overall, even though the event went the way it did, overall, it was some of them were good. Not 100%, but at least 75% of the card was good,
Yeah, most part,
for the most part, and also, salute the official too, man. She had a few bars she had to let out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, she definitely spit a couple bars in there. I don't know if y'all seen the yaki performance and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. What do you yaki guys, thought about that? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Honestly, off battle rap, because in between the battle rap, whatever, there was a performance and there was some yaki going on, and we're gonna break that down. You know what I mean? Because 'cause Yaki was not the mood that night. You know, the Jones, that you was there live. I mean, we did have a conversation earlier. I mean, I know I like overheard you say something about
Yeah.
when Yaki came on, and the crowd reacted or something like that. I mean, what did you think about it?
Bros, I'm gonna just say this. Like at first, what happens is some nigga just comes out and he like, yo, let me bust y'all something real quick. We like, okay, cool. So he goes and he does his thing. He did his thing, and then he was just like, okay, we got one of the best up and coming artists to come up here and woo 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 woo. So she come out, you know, everybody like, yo, you know, who's this little cute little thing coming up here, woo woo woo. And then, you know, she did her first song, you know.
Yeah, she did the collabo and shit, right?
Yeah, she did her first song. It was cool and all of that. But then as soon as she started, that's like yaki, like everybody looking at each other in the crowd like, what are you talking about?
Oh man, and you was in the building. Oh my God.
Yeah, you saw it live.
Been like what the hell is going on? Did you notice the kid that was with her just faded away to the back, and then I think he like disappeared or something like that?
Disappeared off the stage.
he's like, go ahead, you know, we did the collabo, you know, I'm gonna let you do your thing, and he faded to the back. He must have known, like, straight from the gate, because he faded to the back, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy right there, man. Yo, listen, man. I don't know, man. You know, I don't know how to put it. You know, I guess I should put it this way. I think that was LA's one of LA's worst performance ever in life history. You feel what I'm saying? You know how every state got a worst performance from an artist? Well, that was it right there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, definitely won the award. You know, for that, for the whole entire year. You know, it was crazy. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I felt some type of way, so I was like, damn, how they gonna let her get up there and do that like that? You feel what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, the ball that was with her on stage faded away. You seen him? He faded. He went to the back. Yeah, he's like, all right, we did the collabo. All right, I'm gonna let her do her yaki. Yo, that was crazy, man.
I don't know who would tell her that is dope. I don't know who would tell her that song is nice.
Oh my God.
Who would do that to her? Everybody lied to her? I think everybody lied to her and said they want to hurt her feelings. She must have really put her
that was
dedication
crazy.
or something to her, because she don't deserve a deal if she got one. She don't deserve one. Or if that's she better come back next hit.
You know, I guess that's what happens. You know, I guess, you know, when you got connects like Lush One, you can get people like that to just perform whenever. And I understand, you know, you in L.A., you got to show love to an artist in L.A., but damn, there's artists out in L.A., bro. There's dope artists out in L.A. Better. I mean, you know, with all due respect, you know, salute to her. You know what I mean? But there's artists out in L.A. that could have put on a better performance than that. You know what I mean? So, you know, salute to everybody that was on the card, man. You know, if y'all tuned in, you know, we just finished doing the Ether card, you know, with the Jones, you know, XP, Extraordinary Punchline called in, you know, supporting, and also on the line, on the chat, on the site, I got battlescene.net, you know, hitting me up on chat, you feel what I'm saying? Salute to battlescene.net, which that's family to me. And y'all already know, man. Any shout outs, you know, XP? Any shout outs?
Shout out the B Triple T, man, bottom to the top. Crown Luther, man. Hey, Jones, tell him to be proud.
Tell him what?
I don't know. It just banged. He just banged. It just went off. Bang. And he said about whatever, and it just went right off. All right. D Jones, you know, any shout outs? Anything before we get up out of here?
Oh man, yeah, man. Shout out to Triple T. He couldn't make a problem. He's the king, man. Him and MC Quest gonna have a classic in January. So yeah, them two, and then shout out to SBT, man. My nigga Logic, 413. Shout out to my nigga Prime, Scheme, Danny Myers. Shout out to my Hidden My music group, man. Shout out to my nigga MusicIAM, man. He been fucking with me real hard, man.
That's right, man.
Real hard, man. Shout out, oh yeah, man. Shout out to Queen of the Ring, West Coast too, man. I got love for those ladies over there, bro. It's like they put on this weekend too, man.
Right.
Like,
we gonna definitely get into that too. I'm gonna definitely hit you up for that too, man. Definitely, we can talk about that.
Yeah, that was a great event, man. Like them girls went in harder than some niggas.
That's what's up. I know that's right. Well, you already know, man. Any more shout outs?
Yeah. Shout out to my mom's, man. She just came out here to Vegas from Atlanta for a couple of days. That's why I called you a little late, you know.
Ain't no doubt, no problem, bro. That's life. You already know, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to my mom's. Who else, man? Shout out to my whole family, man. That's about it. Anybody that supports me, shout out to 8R14. Shout out to Vicky Myers. Man, this is everybody, bro.
That's what's up, man. You know, you already know MusicIAmTv salutes you. You know what I mean? I appreciate the recap, you know, and salute to everybody that been supporting the movement. I'm going to play this exclusive song from the Jones called So Amazing, you know what I mean? So salute to everybody, you know what I mean? It's going to play for a little bit. It will definitely be on my next mixtape, you know, my next Coast to Coast mixtape. And he'll definitely featured on the cover on 11, you know, which I'm about to drop 10, but he's on 11. And the songs I'm about to play right now, the song I'm about to play is coming out on my 10, MusicIAM mixtape 10 on Coast to Coast. So listen in, man, you know, if you want.
There was a time in life I thought I was unstoppable. Then life hit me hard, I didn't know it was undodgeable. It's like Tom Cruise, my mission was impossible. Forgetting life together, but anything is possible. I got my team with me, they support me very well. They pick me up whenever I'm going through hell. My girl got my back, she keep me out of jail. I'm pushing harder and I'm glad I'm not up in the cell. I'm feeling good to stay on track, I gotta write a verse. Cause without my music, I know my mind will probably burst. When opportunities come, I gotta get them first. I'd rather live a long time better than getting hurt. But even though it's tough, it gotta get better. I'm working with my bros, we out for that cheddar. We coming for that American and that mozzarella. I know God's watching me, gotta get it better. It's so amazing to get.
Y'all already know, y'all rocking out with MusicIAmTv Radio Live Talk Show. That was the Jones So Amazing. That mixtape will be dropping soon, MusicIAM Mixtape 10, which I already got everything done. And also look for 11, MusicIAM Mixtape 11 with the Jones on the cover. Salute to everybody that been supporting tonight, and we out. Good night, y'all.
Ain't nobody gonna change my life. Yeah, I'm still that OG. Yeah,